But hey, good morning, everybody. Today is May 6th, 2019. Welcome back. Wow, I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Thank you, David and Colin, Claudia, and O'Nally's been out. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Well, I'd like to there's so much about a perfect weekend. I was going to even open up, what is a perfect weekend? I don't know, this weekend felt kind of perfect to me. How about all of you? Yes, no?
Yeah, mine was good.
That was good. Excellent. Dave, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you about what was the best part about your weekend. Colin, how was your weekend?
It was good.
Okay, good weekend. Awesome. Claudia, good to see you here this morning face to face. Kind of lonely in the studio. Yeah. All right, over here. Claudia, how was your weekend?
It was okay.
She gave it the okay. Can't make the K okay. All right. Hey, well, anyway, welcome back, everybody. Good to have you back. Today is about that. I mentioned the perfect weekend. I kind of want to preface like what's even over my shoulder as you came in here was a perfect weekend. Let me just slide off to the side a little bit. Graduation. You're absolutely correct. I didn't have anybody graduating this weekend. I want to talk about the perfect weekend and kind of what your perfect weekend would be. But my perfect weekend was this weekend. It was a combination of family, friends, and fun, laughter, and joy. My daughter's roommate is from Beirut, Lebanon. And those who don't know, Beirut, Lebanon is in the Middle East, way over in the Mediterranean Sea. That's her hometown. And her father and mother were going to come to her graduation, my daughter's roommate. Oh, unfortunately, their family was unable to come, so we decided let's go down and support Sarah. And Sarah was at the ceremony, so we love Sarah like our very own, and so we wanted to be there for her. But it's not so much about why that's a perfect weekend. I heard some cool speeches, some great words. Just being around people who really are at the top of their game is really exhilarating to me. And with that picture you see in my image, my background, really kind of validated my personal belief that I really believe, not only just for Claudia, Colin, and David, but it is the people you meet and the places you go and the books you read will truly impact your destiny and really, how's that one, right? Will truly, really give you direction and focus. And I think about that. Now, I went to Ann Arbor, places I go, and I met some people you meet, who really opened my eyes to a unique way of looking. One was a gentleman who won a Nobel Peace Prize, not a Peace Prize, Nobel Prize for Physics back in 2006, and just having a short encounter with him and listening to his words was filled my soul with just hope, because he talked a lot about failure and how he struggled as a physicist, and he was the keynote speaker at U of M. But how he just pressed on regardless. It was really kind of reminded me of my own life and you guys, the challenges you're going to have. So it doesn't matter who you are. So that people you meet really inspired me to validate what I believe in. And finally, the books you read. I picked up a great book called Lynchpin, and Lynchpin by Seth Godin. A cool book I picked up down in Ann Arbor. Just thinking about how to be an outlier, a different thinker. So, man, what a weekend. Perfect. And the weather was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, it's nice. So that was my perfect weekend, and to spend time with 2 out of my 3 daughters made it just a fabulous week. And so, David, tell us why you had a good weekend.
I went camping in the state park with my family and my
Oh, did you really? Tell us more.
It was my cousins, my family, and then we had some friends come out too.
Oh, so the state park is open for business, eh?
Yeah, and then we went like kayaking on the lake and that.
Oh, I bet you the water was like crystal clear, right?
Yeah, it was. It was nice.
That is cool. So I know you don't like to. Did you do it earlier in the afternoon kayaking?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. So, gosh, I know you didn't feel like getting up at 6, but if you get in those waters at 6 a.m., man, the sun coming up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty, and you know what that looks like. Hey, so anyway, do you guys have a pop-up?
Camper. My grandma and grandpa have a camper.
Camper, cool. So, cool. That's good to hear, because I love that state park. We have the most beautiful state park.
Oh, yeah.
Don't we?
Yep, we do.
That's awesome. Thanks for popping in and sharing. Colin, Hey, Colin, what made yours a pretty decent weekend? What did you do that made it kind of remarkable?
I got to see my brother.
That's awesome. How old is your brother?
19.
19, older brother. Does he live in this area?
He lives in Grand Rapids.
Oh, that's awesome. And he came up, or did you go down?
He came up.
What's his name?
Zach.
Zach. That's awesome. How often do you get to see Zach?
Not that often.
Oh, man, I can imagine the joy you had there. That's cool to connect with your older brother, 19 years old, but kind of see him. And so he hung out with you guys all weekend?
Yeah, mostly.
That's awesome. Hey, by the way, Colin, I want to commend you. I know this is not cheering up perfect weekend, but I was great work last week on your con piece, man. I was looking at the time spent and the work you did on it. So I'll talk to you later about that. But great work. Nice work this week on that. Claudia, she's in the house. It's a lonely studio. So unmute your mic. Tell us a little bit. Unmute your mic and tell us what made it kind of a special, unique weekend for you. Go ahead.
My weekend was like okay, I guess. Like it was like I tried to get in a fight with my cat.
Did you win?
No.
Never get a fight with your cat. It's tenacious, right? That's good. All right. So anyway, but the weather was beautiful, wasn't it, Claudia?
It was really nice.
That
And
was
then I
great.
sprayed myself with water with the hose.
Well, you know, it was one of those weekends you could spray yourself because it was pretty warm, especially yesterday. My goodness, it got up to 72 degrees at Quinlan House. So, Hey, anyway, I want to thank everybody for weighing in on your weekend. It's important. I got to tell you, why it's important here, we connect. Austin, good morning. Good to see you this morning. But it's important for us to share out on those particular events. Here's what we do at G2S. And my 31 years of education, I know I look 100 years old, right, David? But anyway, my 31 years of education, I've never had such awesome Monday meetings that we have here. We spend, out of 45 minutes, half hour of our time, the staff here at G2S, sharing out in a connections piece about what's important to you, what gives you joy. And that's a big part of what we do. And we have so much to cover that we put that at the end of our meeting because we feel it's important to really, truly connect as human beings because we seek that. So anyway, thank you for weighing in. Austin, good morning. He's there. I can see him. But anyway, Austin, we were just sharing out some things that brought your great weekend. Anyway, lots to share about. And here we go. I want to also talk a little bit about Let's Meet Today. Let's click on that link, everybody. If you could click on Let's Meet Today, let's take a look at our document for the day. And let me know. And here's what my day looks like. Obviously, much to share with all of you. Colin and Claudia, you're not even on my list. I want to be very intentional with you guys this morning and finalizing your entire schedule, making sure that's good. I told you this week I'd have that for you. And David, really want to set up some time, even maybe early in the week, we can do a face-to-face. We'll see what your schedule looks like this week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I need everybody today, as our first item on the agenda,
sorry, Mr. Quinlan, my
please
computer
lock
was
into a spot, type your name in. I've got a kind of extra time. I know I put 9:30. I could, I'm going to unlock this. Let me unlock here and open up because things are opening up for me. I will be available at 9:30 this morning if you need it, so I got rid of that. I was assuming I was going to have some more meeting time this morning, but I'm available for you. So please jot your name and student name. Even Claudia, who's here face-to-face, I'd like you to pick a spot where you feel that, hey, I need Mr. Quinlan to kind of go over some coursework with me, even for those who are face-to-face. So do that now if you would, please. I see that David, Claudia, and Colin are in. Austin, that's this document here once again.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'll have it every day.
Sorry for being late. My computer was dead.
Schedule an appointment with me now, please. So pop your name in there. I'll come back to that a little bit later.
Mr.
All right. Now, what's the report
Mr.
today?
Quinlan, can you hear me?
Why we gathered, and you required 3 out of 5 days is, here we go. David, Claudia, Devontae, Colin, Natalie, you 5. I'll be sending out some notices to your family. I do need you here face-to-face on Thursday. And I will contact your parents and let them know we do have the M-Step for 7th and 8th graders. And that deadline is this Friday, so I want to kind of get you 5 in to G2S. And it may be, David, it is like a half a day or 2 hours.
All right.
So we'll talk about what that may look like, and I'll contact your parents. Do any of you have input on that, or if you have other things planned, please let me know today.
And that will be
Is
Mr.
that
Quinlan.
okay for most of you?
Will that be Thursday?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear volumes. I got to either turn up mine. Okay.
Will that be Thursday?
Thursday. How does that look for you, David, or
Yeah,
not?
that looks good. I just have something going on.
This is Austin talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I want to just finish up with David.
Okay. I thought my mic was broken.
Austin, you hold on a second. David had the floor. Go ahead, David. Finish up. What'd you say, David?
I was just, that should be fine because I have something on Wednesday, but Thursday should work.
Okay, good. And if that was the case, I can shift individually for
Nah,
the
it
two.
should
I don't
work.
have to have all of you one day. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Austin, go ahead, buddy. Good morning, Austin.
No, I was just saying sorry for being a little late. My computer was dead. I thought it was charged.
All right, buddy, man. It's great to see you. We were just sharing out this morning about a perfect weekend and how your weekend went. So no worries.
Yeah, it went pretty good. It was my cousin's birthday over the weekend. So
How old is your cousin?
He turned 18.
It's
My aunt, she was like, yeah, he's 18 with 16 candles.
I love it. Well, good to see you this morning. Once again, you saw the Let's Meet. Click on that link and schedule.
Yeah, I was kind of lost. Right
Good.
there.
Yeah, go ahead, click on that. All right, a couple other announcements I want to make for in our webinar this morning. We've got 20 minutes to the hour. I've got about 5 minutes. I want to wrap up with your time. This is huge, and I'll be saying this every day for the next 2 weeks. If you are a senior, because I'm recording this and pushing out to everybody today, if you are a senior, May 17th is the deadline for any work. For my virtual students, it's midnight. So any courses, if you want to graduate or if you're a senior and you're watching this webinar, May 17th, I'll be putting out a little, I don't want to say a presentation, but I'll be pushing out that all week and into next week. That's only 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away to finish up your coursework. For the rest of you, June 3rd will be your deadline for all work. For grades, credit, if you're a high school student, June 3rd, that's our exhibition night, exhibition day, and we want to have all grades locked and loaded. And that will take us into the last week of school at G2S, which we have some fun-filled activities all week long. So I'm looking forward to the last week of school, as I'm sure you are too. So the 17th of May and the 3rd of June are some dates. I'll push that out all week to remind you. Just want to let you know, especially if you're a senior, how important it is. But wait, there's more. I feel like an infomercial. But wait, there's more. June 17th is another date. If this is for high school students only, I just grabbed this document that was on my webinar desk here. We have the prom coming up, the G2S prom, the 17th for high school students only. It's May 17th. I'm looking at this document. They're still working out the details, but it is in the evening. I think it's at PM Steamers. More information, I'll be pushing that out to all virtual students, but for high school students only, they have their upcoming prom. That's a lot of fun. All students, virtual, face-to-face, are invited to that. So there's some information on this document. I don't want to share it yet because Ms. Commersal is working with a advisory or a class on that one. So, what's that? A big group. A big group is it's cool because it's really student-led, isn't it, Claudia? As Claudia mentioned, it's a big group. So they're ironing out all the details for the upcoming prom. That's pretty cool, too. Graduation is huge here. And even if, I really encourage you, even if you're not graduating this school year, I really think it's important for you to be at graduation, to support your G2S classmates, because you are a G2S Wolfpack, and I really want to open that up to all students. Make sure you're here. It's a special day. It really is a special day to honor. Right now we have about 13 to 15 students who will be graduating. That's quite an honor for them. All right. Whew. Got all that in a short period of time. Tomorrow I want to talk, here's your homework tonight. Your homework tonight And today was more about your weekend and what makes a perfect weekend and what you do that really engaged. My final piece that I really wanted to push out was what's behind me here. Went to a graduation, great weather, family, friends, and you shared out your perfect weekend. But tomorrow I want to talk about superpowers. You know, if you could have one superpower that would change and transform the world or your world or the world around you, what would it be? And I got a little superpower quiz for you. It's kind of, it's really unique. I took it myself. I challenged my wife this weekend to take it on a Sunday night. She really didn't want to do it. But anyway, she did it, and it really was quite revealing. You know, I know we kid around, we say superpower, but like I never heard that term until 2 years ago. I didn't know what people were talking about, but it was like, I think it tied to some of the Avengers type series movies that are out there, right? The Incredible Hulk. You know, whatever, but there is something that's...
Yeah, like the Avengers.
What's that?
Like the Avengers.
Yeah, like the Avengers. Did anybody see the Avengers this week? Or
No, I want to so bad. My friend, he said that was a pretty good movie.
I heard Austin and Claudia's in the studio going, yes, that was awesome. She saw it. And I heard, I mean, obviously grossed over $1.5 billion over 2 weeks. I heard it was one of the best films. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard it was, I think, the best film, one of the best films, like #1 movie this year.
yeah, and Austin even, you know, and I've never watched that genre of film, but I'm really interested in going. I'm intrigued, so I really want to see it myself. I'm a movie buff, so I'm looking at maybe checking that film out.
Yeah, I love movies as long as they're interesting.
I do too. Isn't it? You can kind of go and escape and just enjoy the whole. Yeah, I love it too. So Claudia is telling me right now, I recommend you to see it, Mr. Q. It's a great movie. Hey, folks. One final note. You don't want to look at my mug. I just want to share the screen one more time. Just a quick reminder before we go today. Let's take a look. Anybody sign up? Yeah, make sure you sign up. Austin, I got you about 2:30 today. It's awesome.
Mr. Quinlan,
Yes, sir.
can I just meet with you like right after the meeting? I just need help with like one thing quick.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds great. Yeah, because I want to use this time. And yeah, David, how about you and I right away? Well,
Right.
I want to let you know when I block out that 9 to 9:30. We got some time, David.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. It's just
No. Thank you. I want to be able to do that for if someone comes up like this, David, or my heart students come in at about 9-ish. I always like to kind of connect with them right away.
Yeah.
Whoever's here at the table, it's important for me to connect. So let's do that, David. At the end of you and I will stay on board here. Okay? Sounds great. Anybody else? Any questions you may have? Colin, how about you?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. One thing I may text your mom or reach out, check your email today. I'm finalizing your schedule for the week as I am with Claudia today. So check your email later this afternoon, Colin. I should have that full schedule for you, okay?
All right.
If you need interpretation of what this means, I can show you more about that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here today. Thanks for sharing out your great weekend. Austin, look forward to seeing you at 2:30 today. David, stay on the line. We'll chat right after this. Until tomorrow, think about your superpower. My superpower is coding. I'd like to change the world by transforming the world by creating code. I think I could do that. So yours may be Superman powers, whatever it is. Tomorrow, superpowers. Until tomorrow, everybody, have a great day. See you later.
Yeah.